So I'm the CEO and founder of COTIT, but I think it's a fancy name, CEO, I'm just a regular guy, father of 3 kids, husband of my wife, and the leader of Team COTIT. I'm basically the visionary guy. I envision the future with our company. I also have a lot of commercial experience, around 17 years. So I make these things, what I envision, also sellable. So yeah. So what we are building is actually a system that should be able to track a product from its existence. So when it's still a resource until the manufacturing process, distribution, warehousing, reselling, and even when the consumer buys the product and afterlife. So basically, we try to track the life cycle of a product to increase product awareness, because our ultimate mission is to be a tier 1 product data network. Because we believe with the product data, and specifically very in-depth data, we can increase innovation, we can increase fair employment, and sustainability. And those are the 3 things we are heading towards. So I think it's valuable to the world because as we can see in our current situation, most of the people don't actually know how a product came into existence. That means most people cannot think about how we can improve our production process, how we can improve our waste management, and how we use these resources. And actually, if you think about it, we're living in a time of information. We gain information through the internet, and that makes us smarter beings or dumber beings. It depends what you focus on. But we have the potential to know a lot of things because we have access to information. But I really see that we have also a blind spot. And that is how we use resources to get to a certain product. That's why these terms exist, like fast fashion or food that is not, biofoods and that kind of stuff. So our essential, our value, what we're trying to increase is to make sure that we can build things smarter in a more sustainable way. And at the same time, with the product data, increase innovation, because the innovation is exactly how we can track certain things or make our lives easier or do things in a more efficient way. So that's the value of our solution. So what we ultimately try to achieve with the solution is to be a product data network and a tier 1 product data network. So in order to do that, we have to connect with other networks. So there's a billion companies, a million companies, and a billion products all over the world. I don't have the illusion that we COTIT is able to do it all by ourselves. It's the same of the internet idea. We can go to internet because the networks is connected with the networks. So we get access to all the different networks because it's all connected. And I see the same for product data network. So you have big companies generating a crazy amount of data. And then you have smaller networks, smaller manufacturer whatsoever, generating smaller amounts of data. But all of that data is important and we should store it centralized. And I can imagine, because that's already happening, there's also a lot of other initiatives trying to do the same thing, which is good. And if you think about it, there's also going to be a law 2024 in Europe where this is regulated. So you can see there's going to be more initiatives trying to do the same thing. So I really believe if we connect with each other, we can make all of that data accessible. And if we can make it accessible, what I said before, we as society can do things better. And so the ultimate thing we try to achieve is having that data accessible for anyone that is searching for that type of information to improve something. You see, I don't have the illusion that I can do it all by myself. So we thought about different type of strategies. And one of the strategies I just said, and that is ensuring that we connect with the right parties that generating similar data that's valuable to the network. So another strategy which we have in place is working with agencies, because technology is the cause of a lot of unemployment. But so in order to make things more healthy, we should enable people to work within the technology. So our idea is to have like working with agencies, like working with COTIT partners. Actually, we call it industry innovators, because I don't have the knowledge in, for example, in automotive. I don't have the knowledge, for example, in agriculture. I don't have the knowledge in for example, the battery industry or whatsoever, the airplane industry. I don't know. So our strategy is to like attract agencies that can use our platform, even build on top of it if they want, so they can market and service that industry. So they can help the industry to become like more efficient in business, but also gather the data for the greater good, the common good, actually. So yeah, that's how I think how we can achieve the ambition. Well, there's a lot to say to the viewers, but this is the first interview I'm giving. There's gonna be a lot more, because I realize that the thing we are doing is very explanation heavy, because it's quite new, it's quite innovative. Some people cannot even get there with their mind. So I'm really aware that, there's a lot to tell about, and I will make more concrete, like real case scenarios and such. But if you're interested, if you found that you think, if you're interested to see more, just follow us on LinkedIn, COTIT. And you can follow us on our social media. We have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Just follow us. You'll be updated with a lot of new stuff. You'll be updated with a lot of progression that we are making. So yeah, connect with us. If you see any potential to work with us, send us an email or phone us or whatsoever. And that's all I've got to say, man. Thanks.